Alright, so today we're going to change the headlights on this Tacoma. I replaced these 3 years ago, and they're aftermarket. Two problems. Let me give you a close-up on these. Here we go. So you can see it's delaminating already. Really looks like crap. The other problem is I got these with the tinted outer cover, and they absorb about 30% of the light. So they're not very good at night. I mean, you're almost driving in the dark with these things, so it's about time to replace them. I bought similar ones that have a clear outer covering, and the back is blacked out, so I can still keep that blacked out look. And I'll be putting those on and showing you how I'm doing it. So the first thing we're going to do is take the grill off, and that has two 10mm bolts. Just about everything on these trucks are 10mm, and it also has these little body clips. Which I'm going to replace this one when we're done. This one's done. It's already broke. As is this one. And it should lift off. There's two on the bottom that it slides on. Those are down here. I don't think you can see those right now. But that's the first thing we need to do. After that, let me change the angle a little bit. There's a, let's get a close up on this. For this headlight, there's a little body panel clip here. So we're going to pop that out as well. And then there is two 10mm bolts up here. We'll take those off. And last but not least, there's a 10mm bolt that's a major pain in the butt to get off, and that is in the fender well. So there's two ways to get to that last 10mm bolt. One of them is to take this 10mm bolt off, pull this out of the way, reach up underneath there with a socket, and you'll be able to get to it. The other way is from within the engine compartment itself. So it is actually located, let's see, right now I am right where that bolt is located. It's behind here. You can see this. It's behind this unit right here. You got to reach up there behind it. So again, two ways to get to it. One of them is through the engine compartment. You need kind of small hands. The other way is through the fender well. And I'm going to go ahead and take that bolt. So let's get to that bolt now as best we can. And there's that bolt. Now for that troublesome little bolt, I'll show you exactly where it hooks up to. Right here. We'll be moving this clip over to the new headlamp. I'm going to reuse all the bulbs I got in the old one. I've got LED bulbs and HIDs, so it's just a matter of clipping them on. They're H1s. The new ones are H1s, so thank God I don't have to mess with that. But here's where that one bolt that you have to reach underneath the wheel well to get to is at. It's pain in the butt, not impossible, but it's pain in the butt. Just moving these bulbs over from the old one to the new one. Yeah, again, I've got some pretty specialized bulbs, HIDs and LEDs in some cases already in here. Here's the new one. I'll get the most difficult bulbs in first. Did want to point out though, you should take this out. I didn't. Pops right out. We'll put it back in when we're reassembling everything. So let's get the LED bulb in first. In there. If I'm lucky, I can start it by hand. If not, I'll have to go through the wheel well and do it that way, but I think I should be able to. Alright, so we finally got that one bolt done. That was a major pain in the butt. Now let's get these secured. Actually, I'll use these. Alright, and the one thing we want to make sure you do is get this protective plastic off, because if you don't, it'll probably melt. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give these lights a quick test and just see, make sure all the electrical is right and see how they work. Alright, let's get this left side done. Get this little clip down here. That's part of what holds the headlight on. And I'm going to do this one a little different. I'm going to actually do this one through the fender well. One thing I didn't show you before, you don't have to, but it's helpful if you just pull this out. And it just pops right out. And we can put that in to help line up the headlight when we're putting it back in. Give me a minute, I'm going to go into the fender well. I'm going to do that one this way. It's less painful and won't tear up your arms as bad. Hey, Jack, can you turn it off? I was going to say, if you want to bring it over here and do a manual shot real quick. So I'm doing this one through the fender well. That other way just kind of tore my arms up a little bit. So once you get that one off, you should be able to pop this out and get to the headlight bolt. You have to feel for it. No matter which way you go to try to get this thing, you're working blind. Here's that evil little monster. Great place, Toyota engineers. Thank you. right. Alright, so we got the headlights changed. New ones look pretty good. All the lights are working correctly. Had a little bit of a challenge with this, let's say, overseas fitment, but we got through it. Everything's back together. Hope this video was educational and helpful to you. If it was, hit like and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.